The Woodside-operated North West Shelf Project facilities represent Australia's largest producing oil and gas development and one of the world's largest producers of gas. Accounting for more than 40% of Australia's oil and gas and the majority of Western Australia's total domestic gas production, this $27 billion project has been and continues to be a major contributor to the Australian economy. The role of Woodside's exploration division is to grow our exploration portfolio by pursuing opportunities that play to our strengths, to maximise our core through the discovery of resources near our existing infrastructure, and to apply geosciences technology to unlock new opportunities. The Fortuna 3D marine seismic is a great example of this strategy in action.
Our broader exploration strategy has two themes to it: maximising our core, which is fundamentally Australia, and a wider expansion globally into different new petroleum provinces. What Fortuna allows us to do is to look at a region that has already delivered significant resources to the company and allow our geoscientists to explore new ideas, deeper plays, with different optics to see if their geological models can be verified by new high-resolution data. Those two things in conjunction allow us to not only leverage technology into new provinces worldwide, but also maximise what we already have within our portfolio.
The Fortuna 3D Marine Seismic Survey is the largest and most comprehensive survey of the North West Shelf acreage ever undertaken. The survey commenced in January, and with completion expected by the end of May, it will have acquired more than 4,000 square kilometres of seismic data. Using new marine seismic technology devised by Schlumberger, the seismic vessel Vespucci has state-of-the-art towed streamer array made up of 12 streamers, each 7,000 metres long, spaced at 75 metres and towed at a depth of 25 metres. If successful, the survey may point to new reserves of oil and gas that could prolong the life of the North West Shelf project for years to come.
The ultimate goal of the Fortuna 3D survey is to extend the production plateau of the Karratha gas plant. What we want to do is be able to optimize production, obviously add in more volumes or newer volumes from existing reservoirs, but then also add in the volumes from our exploration prospects. The Fortuna 3D seismic survey should be completed soon. We're hoping for final products in mid-2015, and from there, after we do some interpretation, we're hoping to be able to put together a drilling campaign from 2016 onwards. If that's successful, then we'll be able to put more gas into the Karratha gas plant and add value to the North West Shelf venture.
The last seismic survey over the North West Shelf acreage was conducted in 2003. The shelf life of a seismic survey is generally regarded as around 10 years, and during that time new technology usually becomes available. Since the survey in 2003 was undertaken, there has been significant advances in both vessel and streamer technologies. The capacity of computers to process vast amounts of data has increased considerably over the last decade, meaning data can be processed much faster and in a more commercially viable way.
Fortuna is interesting because this is the first time in Australia we're using a technology called isometrics, where we can actually measure the signal in between the streamers. So normally on a 3D survey, it's in effect like lots of single 2D lines pushed together and you form a 3D cube. But this new streamer technology, because we have both hydrophones and accelerometers, we're measuring energy in all different directions. So that for us is a game changer for the North West Shelf technology. In the last 7 years, the seismic industry has looked into really improving the type of streamers they're putting into the water. And streamers for us are very important. That's the instrument we use to measure the data or measure the seismic data coming up from the ground. And to imagine this in terms of, say, comparing to, say, your TV sets. So the earlier style of streamers are more like your analog TV, where you saw an image, but it wasn't always that detailed. Now with this massive amount of sampling in our streamers and this high density we're getting out of our energy, it's like comparing an analog TV to a digital TV. And lastly, by having this system of this high sampling, we're now able to create new streamer lines in our survey area. So we're able to actually replicate a much finer sampling with a conventional streamer, so we can shoot this survey faster.
The core element of our culture is technology and excellence. Fortuna really addresses both. It allows us as a fast follower of new technology, not only to leverage such technologies in our core areas, but in due course we'll be applying new technologies wherever we see appropriate elsewhere in the world. It also allows our geoscientists to have the best tools at their disposal to pursue new ideas, creativity and innovation. So it talks very strongly to the future of Woodside and the core element of our culture.